Hey guys, it's December 1st, which means it's the Christmas month. It's the Christmas holidays. It's time to get festive. If you want to get festive, come over to BurkCrown88 on Twitch. Hang out, say hi, say how's it going. But what we got going on today is abilities. I'm going to be talking about abilities, which ones I use, why I use the ones I use, and how I kind of go about getting the most abilities on my team to impact it in the best way. Yes, this is a Charlie Brown Christmas tree. And yes, it took me hours to decorate. But the abilities, when it's coming down to it, what do you like? Depends on your playstyle. I'm going to go over what I like and which ones I think are the strongest and the new strongest one since the patch, in my opinion. The one I see activate a lot, but let's get into it, guys. I hope you do enjoy it. If you do, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget that sub button, notification bell down below if you're new here and you don't want to miss anything in the future. But what abilities do you guys like? Throw it in the comments. Okay, so I'm just going to start here right at the top. Wheels. I find wheels very good on anyone that's like 92 plus speed. If you activate wheels on players below 92 speed, I feel like it's a little lackluster. It doesn't really matter. So if you do have a 92 plus speed player and you want to use wheels, go right ahead. If you have somebody that's like 88 speed, don't activate wheels. It eats your AP points and it's not worth it. So that would be the threshold for me. 92 and above, go ahead. 91 and down, don't do it. And then also elite edges very early on. Elite edges is great. Come into around January 1st. When we roll over into the new year, I will most likely be taking off elite edges. I'm even feeling now like elite edges could start coming off, but I'm going to leave it on for the month of December because it still is kind of impactful at times. So I'm going to leave it on, but elite edges is one that slowly is outgrowing its usage. Elite edges is on Gretzky as well. And then I have elite edges and unstoppable force on William Nylander. You're going to notice I activate a lot of silvers. And the reason I do that is because silvers are significantly cheaper than golds, about half the value. And we don't have a lot of AP points to distribute a lot of abilities right now. So silver is where I like to go. And again, elite edges on William Nylander. Unstoppable force is still very good this year, and I recommend it. Close, quick draw. Quick draw is an unbelievable synergy right now. It's worth the gold activation or the silver activation, whichever one you got. And it's just elite. Joe Nieuwendyk is so good because of his face-off abilities, and quick draw is one of the reasons why. He is going to be a hard team builder to turn in when we get them, I'm hoping, which is Tuesday. But quick draw is needed. And Born Leader is so good this year because of the pressure meter. And it doesn't only go off scored goals. You get a small energy boost for hits and block shots, which is huge, especially for a center. He's right there clogging up the middle, and he's taking block shots, and he's getting hits, which helps out if you have the pressure meter and you need to get him a little bit of energy to help you get the puck out of your zone. Born Leader is quickly made its way to the top of the list with that little addition, and it's a must try if you haven't tried, and I promise you will like it immediately. Snipe is one that I thoroughly enjoy. Close quarters took a little bit of a hit in the upcoming patches, and they reduced the radius, they reduced the effectiveness of it. It brought it down a little bit, and Snipe is still very good. I think Snipe and Make It Snappy are useful this year, and Snipe only costs you 2 at silver, and I find it activates all the time. If you haven't tried Snipe, give it a try, and until I see it stop working, or until I need to spend my AP somewhere else that's more effective, Snipe is the way I go. And then the new one that I wanted to talk about, it's the ability that kind of came in after the patch, and that's because Thunderclap, they reduce the distance to the net. So instead of being right on the blue line to activate Thunderclap, you can actually get closer to the net to activate it, which gives less room for reaction time for the goalie on a big shot getting a goal. Thunderclap has been good. 2 AP points is ridiculously good. And Thunderclap is one that I'm going to try to activate more and more and more. And I would almost get rid of elite edges to activate more Thunderclaps if I find them working their way on my team. And one that Sidney Crosby usually has on one of his cards is Backhand Beauty. Backhand is the way to score this year off the breakaway, and actually just in tight to the net in any fashion. Backhand seems to be the way to throw one in. So if you have Backhand Beauty at 1 AP point for silver, that only helps you get the job done. And it's something that if you haven't tried, guys, go out, get Backhand Beauty, give it a try, and just start ripping pucks at the net with your backhand and watch how many of them fall their way in for you. One ability that has been lackluster this year, and I haven't activated it since the start of the year when I've really noticed that it is unimportant and ineffective because hitting is so strong And you got Alex DeBrincat out there running over anybody in his way. Like, I've seen Alex DeBrincat flatten Victor Hedman. So hitting is so strong this year that you don't need to waste ability points on truculence. And it's a shame, because truculence last year was one of the strongest abilities, and it was overpowered, but it's kind of made its way to nothingness and irrelevance, and just not something that I think anyone needs to waste 6 AP points on, or even 3 in the silver category. Now, there is one that I've seen activated a couple of times since the patch, and it's looked nasty, and it looked like it might be really good, and that's Heat Seeker. Heat Seeker is off wrist shots and snapshots, and it adds power from a distance. And again, with the patch, that distance was reduced. But I've noticed Heat Seeker being activated a little more lately, so I might have to start dabbling into abilities and see what I come up with, because that is something that I might want to try just to see, because I notice it popping up on me, so I might want to give it a try to see if I can get that activating in my benefit. Now, something I am going to try for Rivals on Monday. If you do want to catch that, come check me out at BurtCrown88 on Twitch. I am going to activate all of my ability points just on defensemen. Everything my defensemen have, I am activating it. And I want to see how my defensemen play with all these ability points activated. You can just see I got Bobby Orr completely full, Zubov completely full, Kevin Lowe completely full, and Patrice Brisebois completely full. The other two are next gen players, 82 overalls. So thank goodness they're not on my team, because I don't have any more ability points, and I don't even have enough to activate light work on Markstrom, which would be nice. I think I might activate that anyways. Do I have one worth 2? I don't have one worth Ice Pack. There. I'll deactivate Ice Pack, because that gives me the 3 points I need to activate light work. So my defensemen are full. I've got nothing on my offense, and Markstrom has an ability as well, which is advanced save ability and reaction time when facing wrist shots. If you guys want to come check out how this team looks with all these ability points, like I said, BurtCrown88 on Twitch. Hope to see you there. But that is my list of ability points and what I will do. Like, I think when I get back to champs and I work my way off of this ability point defensive team, Elite Edges is still going to be on my squad, but it is on a short leash, as I've noticed the agility of players is kind of getting where Elite Edges isn't required. But like I said, it usually is solid until January. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you did enjoy the video. And leave in the comment section down below, guys, what are your favorite abilities? Because I've noticed that I'll say this is my favorite ability, or this is an ability I don't like. And I'll hear players say, like, this is why I like this ability. I'll go try it. It doesn't work for me, but they use it and it works for them. So not everybody's abilities are lined up the same. These are the ones that work for me and that I like. Let me know which ones work for you and you like. Thank you guys for watching the video. I really do appreciate it. It means a lot. Be safe out there in the holidays. And until I catch you tomorrow, ciao, ciao.